Ramana, I'd like to kind of say what's happening to me in a way, so many things that I rejected in the past, religions and thought, the power of thought, and all those things that I never wanted to do, and go into positive thinking and visualize my good or money, but knowing that that's not where my satisfaction is, but just, in other words, like when you say that there's a happiness and a bliss, okay, and if we hold that afar and say, oh my God, that's my goal, a happiness, a bliss, hey, just let it happen. And so I'm just thinking, all these things have opened up to me. Visualization of thoughts that are self-empowering and not necessarily rejection, but I mean like just ignoring, taking my energy away from those thoughts that are not nourishing. And before I used to always say, oh, that's just thought power, that where can that lead you but the past? But I think now I'm just willing to practice it all for having a pleasing life and just adding to society and to my fellow man and not making anything out of it. But I just feel really opened up, and I don't feel like I'm on a false trail that I'm going to try to get satisfaction out of all these things. It's just, why not choose as far as the illusion of choice goes?
From what you're saying, Richard, it would sound as it gives the impression that you are considering all of this to come to you in the world of the mind, in which you will be able to practice, like you're saying, positive thinking, or all of these, whatever methodologies you might have an attraction to, or at one time did and then felt now that you no longer do, but now you may be interested. These methodologies, in all due respect, as you're describing them, are mental. They are states of mind. Now, no state of mind can and will be lasting and dependable for providing you with a continuous and ongoing quality of peace, freedom, joy, and contentment. True peace, freedom, joy, and contentment only exist in the pure awareness of being, in the self, capital S. And when you were mentioning Ramesh Ballseeker, talking about enlightenment in order to be the non-doer, when you are abiding in the pure awareness of being, there is no doing, there's only being. And the nature of being is peace, freedom, and joy. It's not mental. It's prior to the mind, prior to the body. It is that out of which the mind rises, and then the mind rising out of the pure being of the self and the utilizing the power of the self now creates the body, sustains the body, and maintains the body in the appearance of time and space, and gives rise then to all of the attainments or the desires to be to occur, to be accomplished, in order to incorrectly believe that that's the location of happiness, that the world is the location of happiness. The world is the location of pleasure. The realm of the mind is the realm of pleasure. It's not the realm of happiness. The mind operates by way of thought, and thought in duality is only dual. It's always only dual. Positive and negative, good and bad, righteous and unrighteous, you see? And we cannot have one without the other. In the realm of the mind, in the realm of time and space, you cannot have one without the other. But when you return consciousness back to its purity, in the pure consciousness, it's indivisible, it's not divided. In it, there is no inner or outer, no right or left, no right or wrong. There is that out of which the mind rises, and now you have the benefit of the mind to use the mind, but you're not looking for the results of the mind. You're bringing the quality of pure being of the self into the world, not looking for the joys that we ordinarily look for in the world from the world. You're not looking for it from the world, you're able to give it to the world. And it's bringing then joy, freedom, peace, prosperity, love, contentment, all of these qualities that we normally hope for from the world that are not in the world, but we bring them into the world and now can make them a part of the world by recognizing that self is the source of all of that. The self is the basis of all of that. And then the mind can be used with the power of the self to allow, through the doorway of being, into time and space, these qualities that one wants while living in the body.